Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
I'm local forecaster Brandon Rue live at the Meijer in Westland. It is Severe Weather Radio Day. We want to see you down here. We'll talk about the event. 80 degrees, some showers and storms, lots to discuss.
Thank you, Brandon. Plus, a Livonia doctor and his wife head back to federal court as prosecutors try to keep them locked up as this case heads to trial. But we do start in Monroe County. That is where a 13-year-old girl has died after running in her school's track meet. Now, we have just learned the Ida Middle School student had finished running the 400-meter dash when she started not feeling well. Local 4's Jason Colthorpe joining us live now this afternoon. Jason, this is just a horrible tragedy. How is the school reacting to this girl's death?
There's no other way to say it, but they're devastated here, Evrod. It's a tight-knit community here. It's a very tough day. Some of the things I've heard is this family is in shock. The students here are struggling because Jasmine Torres, 13 years old, a 7th grader here at the middle school, she was running the 400 meters at a track meet over at Hudson High School yesterday. That's once around the track, one lap around. She finished about 10 minutes later. She wasn't feeling well. Things got worse. She got immediate medical attention. People there called for the ambulance. It showed up and took her to the hospital where she died a short time later. Now, just to give you an idea here of how tight-knit this is the district right here, and you're looking at the middle school surrounded by the elementary and high schools. And the reason this has hit the entire district-wide so hard is Jasmine has a little sister in the elementary school and an older sister at the high school. And I talked to the superintendent a little while ago, who is hoping the entire community can rally around.
The Torres family have been residents and have attended Ida for over 20 years. 5 kids in the family, 2 have already graduated. One in the elementary, one in the middle school, and one in the high school at this point. Jasmine was always smiling, always happy. As a result, she has a large friendship group and certainly has a lot of support within the Ida community.
A lot of support. 100 students just this morning were in the cafeteria, seeing counselors, grieving, trying to come to grips and wrap their head around what has happened here, and that's going to continue as they put a crisis team in place here at the Ida schools and the middle school. We're live here today. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Wow, just so incredibly sad, Jason, so young at that. I know it's very early on in the investigation into her death and what could have happened here, but is it possible that there is a cause of death yet? Do they know if she had an underlying medical condition?
Nobody's speculating on that. I think they're going to let the doctors do that, and that's moving forward. But right now, no official cause of death, but we'll be sure to probably learn about that in the next coming days for sure, Evrod.
Yeah, and hopefully be able to provide some closure for that family dealing with this tragic loss. Jason, thank you for the update. This afternoon, a Livonia doctor and his wife charged with female genital mutilation will face a federal judge. As our Nick Monticelli reports, the couple wants out of jail as this case moves forward.
In federal court today is what's called a detention hearing, which is kind of self-explanatory. The judge will be deciding if the doctors need to stay in federal custody or can be released on a bond. All of this after a pretty horrific case, accusations of female genital mutilation. The case in federal court today has less to do with the facts of the case and more about whether these doctors pose a threat to society. Dr. Fakhruddin Hattar and his wife Farida are being held on federal charges that they mutilated the genitals of young girls, conspiring with Dr. Jumana Nagrawala to perform the excruciating and traumatic procedures after hours at Hattar's Livonia office and for free, leaving no paper trail behind. The allegations are serious. Both are denying the charges.
I think she's scared. She's apprehensive. They have children as well. So, you know, I know that the unknown was something that was weighing on her heavily, and we now know that today took place, obviously, and she was arrested and apprehended.
They do have a very strong religious belief.
A federal investigation claims that Dr. Nagrawala and Hattar worked with parents of 2 7-year-old girls from Minnesota to bring them to the clinic to have their genitals cut. Some cultures and religions believe it will quell sexual desire in girls. The Hattar's practice was raided last week as both were arrested.
These are individuals who have no criminal history whatsoever. They've been upstanding members of the medical community, and then now they're being arrested. It's frightening for them and terrifying.
As you may know, cameras are not allowed inside of the federal courthouse, but we will have a reporter inside to let you know exactly what happens. We'll let you know later on Local 4 and, of course, on clickondetroit.com. At the federal courthouse, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
So disturbing. Nick, thank you. A string of home invasions now on the same street have a Superior Township neighborhood and neighbors there on edge. Take a look. Video from Sky 4 shows the 8300 block of Stamford near North Prospect where this break-in, or where the break-ins, plural, happened. All three home invasions happened sometime between 4 p.m. Monday and 8 a.m. on Tuesday. And in all three cases, Lennox air conditioning units and Lennox furnaces were stolen. If you have any information about these crimes, please contact police. Starting next month, about 1,500 miles of state highway will see a speed limit increase. Now, because of a new state law, MDOT and Michigan State Police have identified 900 miles of non-freeway state highways for speed limit increases to 65 miles per hour. 600 miles of freeway were also selected for speed limit increases to 75 miles per hour. We've got the full list of impacted roads on our website. Just go to clickondetroit.com for that. Well, now we want to get out to Westland, where our very own Brandon Rue is live inside of the Meijer store there, the one on Warren Road, for what's being called Severe Weather Alert Radio Day, which is very important for people when we're dealing with severe weather, as we see from time to time here in our great state of Michigan.
Absolutely, Evrod. This is a day or a season, this campaign that we wait all year for, because we know the importance of it and getting the information out there on how you can get one of these radios. And you can see the crowds here filling up, a good amount of activity. And we'll talk more about the deals that you can get on these severe weather radios by Midland and more. But let's start with your forecast and get you going, get you out the door with temperatures near that 70-degree mark, upper 60s right now. The southeast winds at 14 and a little bit of cloud cover, just keeping us a little bit cooler than perhaps we could be for this amount of warmth moving in, but we should get well into the middle, maybe upper 70s heading into the afternoon hours. Hazy to partly sunny for the most part as we have this big layer of high clouds. And if you're heading to the Tiger game tonight, looks good. It's going to be dry. It's going to be comfortable temperature-wise, from the 70s falling back down into the 60s. So maybe your Tigers sweatshirt or light jacket, it always feels a little bit cool right at the end of the game. Well, again, Severe Weather Alert Radio Day. We're here at the Meijer in Westland with the folks from Midland Radio. We also have a deal on the radios. Duracell batteries has been included in the deal with free batteries here. Wayne County Department of Homeland Security is here. We have specialists from amateur radio. And I think the biggest sell, other than the discount that you can get, is that the experts are here to teach you how to work, as you're seeing right here, how to dial these things in so that the warnings only pertain to where you live, and you learn how to reset them. There's a lot of tricks to them, but they are such a valuable tool. As the folks at Midland Radio like to say, the alarm clock of severe weather. We'll talk more about it, Evrod. Live from Westland, I'm Brandon Rue. Back to you.
They are all so important. Brandon, thank you. So we are getting our first look at a man who's suspected of robbing a bank in Troy. Police and the FBI are looking for the man that you see here on your screen. This is surveillance video that showed him approaching a teller at the Citizens Bank on East Big Beaver, and this was Monday morning. He demanded money and then left the bank on foot. He's described as 40 years old, about, also having buck teeth and possibly some silver teeth. Thankfully, no one was hurt during this robbery, but if you have any information, you're asked to contact police. President Donald Trump plans to reveal his tax reform plan today. Two key parts of the plan will reportedly be a cut to the business tax and an increase to the standard deduction for individuals. The cut to the business tax would slash the corporate tax rate to 15%. Sources will call for a significant increase in the standard deduction individuals can claim on their tax returns. Economists say this would mean a massive increase in the national deficit. Still ahead, a man in court for a violation, a traffic violation, but he gets himself into even more trouble. Wait until you find out what he unknowingly did in front of a judge that has him facing jail time. And a tourist walking the streets of New York City is hit on the head by a wooden hammock. We'll tell you where it came from that sent her to the hospital. But first, the U.S. moves to install a new controversial defense system against North Korea. Find out how the region is reacting to the move. Welcome back, everyone. South Korea has announced key parts of a U.S. missile defense system now being installed. And it comes just a day after rival North Korea showed off its military might. NBC's Janice Mackey-Freyer reports from Beijing.
It was unannounced and in darkness that U.S. troops began installing the key components of a controversial anti-missile defense system in South Korea. The Terminal High Altitude Area Defense System, known as THAAD, is strongly opposed by China. The Foreign Ministry here today reiterating its serious concern to Washington and urging the U.S. to withdraw its plans. The U.S., however, says it's necessary in order to counter the growing threat from the regime. Just this week, we saw North Korea carry out a massive live fire exercise overseen by Kim Jong-un. But the North has yet to carry out that sixth nuclear test, which has been the focus of intense speculation for weeks. And it's raising the question of China's influence and whether economic pressure is having an effect on Pyongyang. There are reports that petrol prices have spiked in North Korea, suggesting perhaps China has restricted oil shipments as it indirectly threatened to do, as well ATMs apparently running out of cash. At the same time, though, Air China, which had suspended flights to Pyongyang, is now saying those flights will resume at the end of next week. So there is the sense that perhaps China has its hand on the economic lever, that it's operating on a reward-punishment basis in order to send its message to Kim Jong-un that it needs to halt its nuclear ambitions. Now back to you.
A freak accident. A tourist is recovering after this freak accident in New York City. Police say that on Tuesday, a 48-year-old woman was walking with her husband in the Tribeca area. And that is when a strong gust of wind sent that wooden hammock that you just saw sailing off the top of a 5-story roof. The hammock and frame landed on top of the woman. She had to get medical attention. She was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment. Thankfully, though, she's expected to be okay. Well, you can file this under dumb criminals. A man makes a mistake in an Ohio traffic courtroom that might lead to jail time now. Courtroom security cameras were rolling when 39-year-old walked up to enter a plea on a minor traffic violation. But you see what's highlighted there. Something drops. A bag drops from his body, his possession. It turned out to be a bag of cocaine. About an hour later, a security guard noticed the bag of drugs on the ground. That's when court staff reviewed surveillance video looking for the people who had been in that spot just moments earlier. And that's when they found it dropping from this man. There was a warrant issued for his arrest immediately after. Not very bright.
New at noon.
It's a new trend for travelers. What Americans say is now one of the most important parts of their travel experiences. Now let's go back out live to Brandon at Meyer on this weather radio alert day.
Yeah, it's the Midland Weather Radios teaming up with Duracell, the deals you can get. I'll be here. Ben Bailey also will be here a little bit later on, and we'll talk all about our special severe weather radio event. I've got your 7-day forecast too next.
Suburban View.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are talking weather radios, and if you don't have one or know how important it is for you to have one, we want to invite you to come on out to the Meyer in Westland, right there on Warren Road, where not only do you get a weather radio, Brandon, but they also get to meet you.
Well, yeah, and Ben Bailey's going to be out here. It's a lot of fun. You can buy these Midland Weather Radios at any time during the year, but specially priced today in a special package with Duracell batteries as well. And we'll talk more about the importance of these radios coming up. I want to get you set with temperatures and your forecast. If maybe you're not coming down here to Westland, we've got more severe weather alert radio days still to come. Fear not. Look at the numbers out west. In Ann Arbor, 70, 72 in Howell, 67 in Grosse Ile, 67 City Airport, Mount Clemens, 64, 63 in Sandusky. What's the deal? Well, southeast winds coming off of the big lakes, just keeping some of those east side neighborhoods a little bit cooler. Middle upper 70s today. We'd be well into the 80s if we could shake some of the high clouds out there and get those winds to be a little more southerly, but nonetheless, We're doing all right on this weather radio day. Tonight, 62 degrees, probably tracking some showers on radar just west of Detroit and up into central and northern lower, but those showers will be moving our way mañana. Here's a look at why. There's a big old cold front right in the middle of the country, and it is producing snow in the high plains, even parts of the UP, flirting with a little of that wintry mix. They're used to that, don't worry, and don't feel too bad for them. We've got a decent amount of clearing here as far as at least staying away from the rain, but through the afternoon, notice the wet weather is still way up north, and as we go through and into tomorrow, here comes some showers, mainly during the late morning and afternoon. Could get an early morning shower here or there, but we anticipate that front sort of barreling through here right around lunchtime, so you might want to pack the umbrella for your midday activities. As we head into Friday, we should at least temporarily get back into some clearing. Clouds do increase and may see some showers again Friday night into Saturday and then again on Sunday, but no weekend washout here. Temperatures will stay warm tomorrow, middle 60s on Friday, and again dry until the nighttime. Saturday it'll be scattered about. Don't cancel your plans. Sunday, a little bit better chance for more widespread rain and thunder, and that'll be mainly in the afternoon. Jim Maggio with Midland Radios is here with us. Jim, thanks for being on. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, we're here programming radios for Meijer customers in Westland. We're offering actually 2 radios. We have one for the home, and we also have a portable unit here that you can use in the car, in your RV, camping.
It's got a little crank to it.
It's got a solar power to it. It's got a rechargeable battery. But the home unit is the main unit that we're selling today, and we are offering free Duracell batteries when we program these for the customers.
And a $5 discount as well from Midland Radios. And we started at 11, but you were here at 10:30, and the crowds were coming.
They were lined up. It's quite an event today. Every house should have one of these. It's like a smoke detector for weather. So we feel it's a life-saving device, and every house should have one.
And you guys to be able to get the frequencies right, get everybody settled in, that peace of mind.
Yeah, it's a little complicated. Everybody could program it, but we'll do it for you. And so you take it home, turn it on, and it's ready to go.
Jim, thanks so much.
Sure.
All right. Jim Maggio with Midland Radios. Again, we're out here at the Meijer in Westland, right on Newburgh and Warren Road. So we'd love to see you out here today, Evrod.
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Culinary travel continues to boom now. A new AAA survey reveals that an estimated 22 million Americans will take a culinary vacation this year. 75% of Americans feel that food and dining are an important part of their travel experiences. And 4 in 5 say that they have engaged in such unique activities as touring wineries and distilleries, eating with local families, and even taking cooking classes led by local chefs. All right, still ahead, a little girl buys a police officer dinner. We'll tell you the heartwarming reason why she wanted to pay it forward when we come back.
Replay song.
Finally here at noon, a young girl paying it forward, paying for an officer's dinner. Her name is Michaela. She was with her mother when she saw the officer and whispered to her mom that if they could pay for the officer's dinner, to repay him for risking his life every day.
Because he works hard every day and he keeps us all safe.
She's very open and receptive to law enforcement. She sees them and her eyes light up, and I love that.
Well, as it turns out, Michaela's father was a police officer who died before she was born, so she feels a special connection whenever she sees an officer. And to all of our law enforcement, we do thank them for their service. Have a great day, everybody.